Hi everyone, I'm Randy Arrington and welcome to the 75th episode of Page Valley Livin'. We're here at the 58th annual Stanley Homecoming on night number 1 on Wednesday, July the 2nd. We're going to be airing tonight's show on Thursday, July the 3rd. That way you can still see some sights and sounds from the Stanley Homecoming and still have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get out here and enjoy some rides, enjoy some games. There's going to be live music. Tonight they're having the beauty pageant is going on the stage right up here at the Pioneer Bank Performing Arts stage. But on Thursday night, it's going to be kids night. That means the wristbands for rides are going to be $15 instead of $20. And right here on this Performing Arts stage is going to be Chosen Road Band on Thursday night, and on Friday they're going to have the New West Band that's going to be taking the stage on Friday, July 4th, and on Saturday night after the parade downtown along Main Street at 5 o'clock, they're going to have the Town Awards presented up here on the Pioneer Bank Performing Arts stage, and then Crossroads Bands will take us home on Saturday night. They're going to take a little break. They'll have fireworks around dusk. There is a lot going on here, folks. You got to come get an elephant ear from the Stanley Homecoming Committee. Get you a country ham biscuit from the Stanley Volunteer Firefighters. There is a lot to see, a lot of food to eat, a lot of music to listen to. It is a great, safe, fun, and family atmosphere here at the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming. On the 75th episode of Page Valley Livin', we're going to show you sights and sounds from the homecoming and hope you get you excited to come out here on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll be back in just a moment after a word from our sponsor.
Whispering Pines Assisted Living is now accepting new admissions. Quality care at affordable rates, professionally trained staff, memory support, and short-term respite stays are all offered by Whispering Pines Assisted Living, powered by Valley Care Management, where home and heart meet. Call for a tour today on Leaksville Road in Luray or learn more at valleycaremanagement.com.
All right, and we have 3 questions here for our homecoming attendees here now. I want you to tell us your name, first of all, and where you're from.
I'm Addie Caton, and I'm from Page County.
I'm Lindsay Babin. I'm from Page County.
All right, now, assuming this is not your first Stanley Homecoming, is it?
No.
All right, do you remember your first Stanley Homecoming?
It was probably when I was like 8.
Okay, and how about you?
I would say when I was like 8 or 9.
All right, and the last question, and we'll let you lovely ladies head out. What is your favorite thing about the Stanley Homecoming?
Walking around and eating the food.
Okay. All right.
I'd say hanging out with my friends.
All right, well, I hope y'all have fun. Thanks for talking with us. All right, folks, I'm here in this heat. It's starting to die down a little bit. The sun's going down. I'm enjoying my big lemonade, and I have some folks here, I believe, from Shenandoah who are going to take our 3 questions. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Aaron Thomas, and I'm from Shenandoah.
George Thomas from Shenandoah.
Annabelle Thomas from Shenandoah.
All right, we got 3 folks up the road, a little bit up north of 340 here at Stanley Homecoming, the 58th annual event. Is this your first Stanley Homecoming?
No, it is not.
When did you come to your first one?
About 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. Now, George, it's your first one, right?
Yes, it's my first.
All right. How about you? Is it your first?
No.
No, you've been before.
Yeah.
An old pro. What is your favorite thing about the Stanley Homecoming?
Probably the ride that's like kind of like the Ferris wheel, but it's like caged and it spins.
And each individual cage like spins by itself, right?
Yeah.
Did you make it spin?
Well, I haven't been on it yet, but I'm trying to convince my brother to.
Oh my goodness. And you're not scared of it?
No.
Oh my goodness. How about you? What's your favorite thing about the Stanley Homecoming?
I like the food.
Food. Do you have a particular kind that you ate here that you like?
The funnel cake.
Funnel cake, absolutely. George, how about you, Papa?
So far, it's the orange creamsicle. Limited experience so far, but
The smoothie.
yeah, the smoothie over at the lemonade stand. Yeah, orange creamsicle, delicious.
Nice, nice. Well, you folks, thanks for coming up from Shenandoah to the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming. And we're still back here at the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming. I got my lemonade. It's about halfway done here. I'm about to get some more in a minute. And I'm here with two kind of local celebs here. These basketball stars, Isaac Foltz, rising senior, Caden Combs. Hey, guys, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
All right, how's it going, Caden?
I'm doing great.
All right, you can't wait for basketball to start again?
I can't wait.
You already know it.
It's on next year,
Yeah,
right?
you
It is
know it.
on. All right, asking you 3 questions, and we already got the first one out of the way. We ask what's your name and where you're from. We all know that. We know you boys. Now I want to ask you, do you remember your first Stanley homecoming?
Mine was probably back in 6th grade, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a decent time ago.
How about you, Kate?
Maybe I was 5 maybe.
Like
5 or
5?
6,
Do you have a memory from it at all or anything? Or?
No, I might have been actually 6, 7 maybe.
Were you scared of the rides back then?
Oh yeah. I definitely was.
All right, now that y'all are rising seniors, getting ready to be senior Panthers, what's your favorite thing about the Stanley homecoming?
The rides are all right, but I really like the food here. The food's amazing.
Do you have a favorite food?
I don't know. I like them funnel cakes over there.
I like that country ham biscuit to firefighters.
Hey, that sounds good too.
How about you, Kate?
Probably the lemonade actually. It's actually really good.
Have you gotten you one?
No, not yet. I probably will though.
You need to do it. How about elephant ear?
Kind of.
So what elephant ear?
It's a little so-so.
We'll give you that. You boys have earned it. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us so much and enjoy the Stanley homecoming.
Thank you.
We're going to put an arm around her. You put an arm around her.
Hey folks, here we are at the carousel, standing in front of that at the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming, and we're going to talk to some more folks here. Tell us your name and where you're from.
All right, I'm Josh, and I'm from Denver, Colorado.
No kidding.
Yes, sir, and then it's my wife. She's from here.
Okay.
And that's my son, Dawson.
Okay. Yeah. Are you a Page County High School graduate? What you alumni, what class?
2004.
2004. All right. Go Panthers. All right. So this is your first Stanley homecoming?
No, this might be my 4th or 5th.
No kidding?
Yeah, so I've been to quite a few.
Do you remember your first?
Yeah.
Oh, I was probably his age. I don't remember. I don't know.
All right. Last question. We'll let you go. What is your favorite thing about the Stanley homecoming?
That's a good question. Other than watching my son ride the rides, I would say I like playing the dimes game over there.
Okay.
And then the darts over there I like to play.
Which one are you better at?
Probably the darts.
Well, why don't you have a stuffed animal?
Well, I just got here.
Okay. Y'all have fun. Thanks for coming. All right. All right.
Hawksbill Assisted Living in Luray is now accepting new admissions. Hawksbill Assisted Living, powered by Valley Care Management, offers quality care at affordable rates, professionally trained staff, and veterans aid and attendance. Come visit Hawksbill Assisted Living, located near the beautiful Hawksbill Greenway in Luray. Call for a tour today or learn more at valleycaremanagement.com.
All right, here we are with another 3 questions about the Stanley homecoming. First of all, tell us who you are and where you're from.
My name's Isabella, and I'm from Luray, Virginia.
All right, how about
My name's
you?
Keith, and I'm from Luray, Virginia.
All right, fantastic. Now, is this your first Stanley homecoming? Have y'all been before?
I have been here before.
When was your first? Do you have any first memories from Stanley homecoming?
My first year was last year, and I think the best thing was going with Heath.
Okay, how about you? What's your memory of the first time you came to the Stanley homecoming? Anything?
I don't remember the first time I came.
You don't remember? Was it last year or was it many years ago?
Many.
Many years ago. All right. And last question. What's your favorite thing about the Stanley homecoming?
Definitely the food.
All right. A particular one?
I like the funnel cakes.
Funnel cake, of course.
The rides.
The rides. Do you have a favorite one?
Yeah.
Which
the
one?
Ferris wheel that flips.
The Ferris wheel that flips. Well, all right, y'all have fun, and thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, here we are with another homecoming attendee. Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Ariel. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but I live in Shenandoah now.
All right, fantastic. And do you remember your first Stanley homecoming?
I sure do, because this is it.
This is it, your very first one. All right. All right, with all the lights blinking right now and the sun about to go down, and you've been around, you've seen everything, what is your favorite thing about the Stanley homecoming?
Okay, so I really wanted a lemonade, so I got some reviews from other people, and they said that this was the best lemonade stand. So I got the strawberry lemonade, and I saw that they put like actual like strawberries in it.
Oh, wow. Wow. Very natural.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very sweet. It's not like too tart. I feel like some lemonades are like pretty tart, but it's definitely milder.
Excellent.
Really good.
Excellent. Very good taste, very good tone. How about the aroma? Did you open it and smell it first?
Let me open it here.
Get a good aroma smell?
Yeah, it smells very lemony. It's not as lemony as it smells, but maybe the strawberry is kind of overpowering the lemon. But it's really good.
When you started off, did you put some in your mouth and then spit it on the ground after you swirled it around?
No, I didn't.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks so much for talking with us. We hope you continue to enjoy the Stanley homecoming.
Number 5, Tatum.
Well, things are winding down here in the evening at the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming. We got folks walking right through our shot here, and we're going to interview these three young ladies to see what they know about the Stanley Homecoming. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Corinne, and I'm from Virginia.
All right.
My name is Talia, and I'm from Page County, Virginia.
All right.
My name's Addie, and I'm from Virginia. I'm from here.
From here? And you said just Virginia. Are you from Page County?
Yeah, I'm from Shenandoah, Virginia.
All right, give a shout out on that TikTok. What you got going on?
Oh, yes. Follow me on TikTok, Corinne.Mowry.
All right, repeat it one more time.
Corinne.Mowry.
Woo! All right, get that audience build up. Get that audience build up. Now, I want you to tell me a little bit about, can you remember or when was your first trip to the Stanley Homecoming?
Okay, I remember a lot because I've been coming here for a while, but probably like one of like my first is like 2019 probably. I was like 14, and like that's like just like I remember coming here with my friends and just riding all the rides and talking to everybody.
Fantastic. How about you?
I probably remember coming here when I was like 10 years old. I just came here and like rode rides and just walked around with my friends and stuff.
All right. Do you have an early Stanley Homecoming memory?
Yes, sir. I was like probably like 8. I came with my family after the parade, and we've just been going ever since. So it was fun.
Fantastic. All right, last question. I'm going to let you lovely ladies go. What is your favorite thing about the Stanley Homecoming?
Okay. Probably all the good food. Like we have really good food. The elephant ears and the pageants are fun to watch. It's just all really fun and talk to everybody. I love talking to everybody.
Do you have a favorite food besides the elephant ears?
I really like fried Oreos.
There you go. There you go. How about you? What's your favorite thing about the Stanley Homecoming?
Definitely the food and the lemonade. I really like the pulled pork barbecue sandwiches. They're my favorite. They're really good.
Very nice.
The deep fried Oreos are also really good.
Very nice. How about you, young lady?
Probably just being young and making friends and just, I don't know, making memories, I guess.
Livin, right? All right. Wonderful. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for talking with us, and we hope you've had fun at the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming.
Savannah is the daughter of Jessica Campbell and T.C. Fultz. She has brown hair and hazel eyes. Her favorite TV show is Shameless, and she enjoys swimming.
And we're winding things up here on the first night of the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming. And we found this young fella right here. What a great way to end up the night here. Can you tell us your name and where you're from?
My name is Chad Cubbage, and I'm originally from Stanley, Virginia.
All right. And tell me, can you remember, or do you remember when your first Stanley Homecoming was?
I remember back in probably the very early 80s. I was just a young boy, and I can remember when they had the Stanley Homecoming. It was actually, if I'm correct, I think it was up where the Pioneer Bank is actually located.
Okay.
In that area of Stanley.
Okay.
So you didn't have quite the rides and things like you have now. So the homecoming has definitely grown since that time. But yeah, a lot of fond memories. Very, very busy, just like it was, back in the 90s. It was bumper to bumper traffic with the homecoming. A lot of the younger kids, we always would cruise town, and but yeah, a lot of good memories.
And our last question before we close out our program here tonight: can you tell me what is your favorite thing about the Stanley Homecoming?
I love Page County. I love this community, and we all get so busy in our lives with work and. When you can get the whole community to come together at an event like this, you see people that you haven't seen for months or years, or even people that, when we graduate high school, a lot of times we all go our separate ways. So you kind of get that small town feel. You get to come back and talk to people that you haven't spoke to in sometimes years. So that's my favorite thing is the relationships that you talk to people and get to see old friends.
Well, Sheriff, I appreciate you talking with us tonight there, folks. You have it from the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming right there tonight. And this is the end of night one. But, hey, guess what? There are 3 more nights coming up. Tonight was the beauty pageant. And on Thursday night, it's kids' night. So $15 wristbands. And also on the Pioneer Bank Performing Arts stage, it'll be Chosen Road Band. Then on Friday night, taking the stage is New West Band. And on Saturday night, the parade, don't forget about that. That's on Main Street at 5 o'clock. Then the Town Awards will be presented afterwards over at the stage. And then Crossroad Bands will take us home on Saturday night and fireworks at dusk. All of that and more at the 58th Annual Stanley Homecoming. Don't forget to come out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. For Sheriff Chad Cubbage, I'm Randy Arrington, telling you to make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we want to thank Eleanor Arrington for all of her work behind the scenes, in the editing room, and behind the camera tonight. So I'll try this one more time. From Stanley, Virginia, right here at Edgood Park, we remind you to make sure, as we do at the end of every single show, go down to the Page County Animal Shelter and make sure you help one of our furry friends find a forever home. For Sheriff Cuppage, I'm Randy Arrington saying until next week, enjoy that Page Valley living.